Hey guys, Benzie here, and believe it or not, this is my first Planetside 2 video since the game launched on November 20th. I'm ashamed to say it is almost a month since I've made a Planetside 2 video, so I hope this one makes amends. I hope you enjoy it. If you've never watched my other one, or my other ones, I suppose, do me a favour, go and click on them, have a watch, and tell me what you think, tell me what I can improve, tell me what you enjoy, etc, etc. So with this video, what I want to do is talk about Planetside 2. I want to talk about its launch, I want to talk about the state of the game, and I want to talk about some of the directions that may be heading, some of the rumours that I've read on the Planetside 2 forums, and perhaps some things that I would like to see happen. So first of all, I think it launched quite well. For a game of this scale, I think by and large it was quite a smooth launch. I know there were a lot of problems. A lot of people were suffering crashes and things like that, and I had a few crashes in the earlier days. They were sorted out for me, and I haven't had a crash for a long time. I know some of the servers struggled a bit. I generally play on the Briggs server, the Australian Briggs server, and that had a lot of issues to start with, but that got sorted out fairly quickly, and to be honest, since then I haven't really noticed anything at all. So all in all, I would say quite a good launch. Yes, it's had problems, but it's a computer game. What computer game has launched and not had a single problem? None that I can think of. So kudos to SOE for all the work they put in and for the launch that they achieved. I think you deserved it. And moving on from that, the game has actually reviewed quite well. I've been having a look at Metacritic, and some of the big boys have given it very good scores. PC Power Play gave it a 9 out of 10, IGN gave it a 9 out of 10, GameSpy gave it 9 out of 10, and PC Gamer gave it 9 out of 10. And there was just a few little obscure websites, gaming websites that no one bloody visits or reads, that gave it slightly lower scores, which dragged the total down. But I think the overall critic score on Metacritic was still 8.5, which is still very good. So again, congrats to SOE, you've done a good job, you've made a brilliant game, and it's launched well, and I think there's lots and lots and lots of people around the world who are enjoying it currently. So where is the game taking us, and what is likely to change? Well, at launch we were given the marketplace, which has been fantastic. There's a lot of stuff in there that's purely aesthetic, and that's probably where most of my money has gone. I've bought different camouflage patterns for each different continent, for my infiltrator class and for my light assault class. They're the two I use the most. I did buy the Alpha Squad pack when that was available, so there's a few extra camos and weapons and things that I have received as a result of that. And I also, as part of the Alpha Squad pack, received, I think it's the equivalent of about $40 in station cash, which I've pretty much spent anyway in the marketplace. While I'm on that topic, is a tip for young players. I was fortunate enough to stumble across a triple XP promotion back in the beta, and that enabled me to spend, I think, with exchange and stuff, I think I spent about $26, and I received about $75 worth of station cash, which is fantastic, and I really haven't dug into that at all. I'm quite happy with where my toon's at the moment. I'm just doing side grades with my cert points thus far. But in the future, I may decide to specialise in some other areas, and more than likely, I will find something to spend that cash on. So, if spending cash in the game is something that you are interested in doing, something that you intend on doing, and you can be patient, then just stick around and keep an eye on the forums, and eventually you'll see either a double station cash or a triple station cash promotion crop up, and that is well worth taking advantage of. What else have they been working on? What else is likely to change? Well, so far there's been a lot of bug fixes. They're continuing to optimize the game, which is great. I find for me it already runs quite well. I know that not everyone has a machine with my capabilities. Not that I have a super high-end machine, but I know there's certainly people around who probably don't run it quite as well as I do. So optimizations are only a good thing for those people. And I know that they do plan on releasing a lot more optimizations. In fact, I believe in January sometime there is plans to release a very large patch, which will have some very decent optimization to it. I don't know much more than that, unfortunately, but look forward to that. If you struggle to play the game at a really good set of frames, then yeah, just be patient and it will continue to improve. Cheating is another big thing. I haven't come across a great deal of cheating. I've seen some speed hacking and stuff. I'm sure some of you guys have witnessed other forms of cheating, but that's something that SOE is passionate about. They want to make sure that everyone can enjoy the games. So crushing these idiots who enjoy, taking advantage of these cheats and hacks available for the game. Getting rid of them is only ever a good thing. I hesitate to use the word hackers because I think that glorifies them. I don't think, being a hacker almost implies that you're like reasonably smart and that you can actually do stuff with code, which I can't, so I can't claim any sort of intelligence in that respect. People that just pay for hacks, they're just massive nubs as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. If they all get squashed and banned, I will not complain one bit, put it that way. Other stuff, ongoing balancing. Tell me what you think. What's overpowered, what needs balancing, is XP gain fair, things like that. At this stage, you're always going to have issues. You're always going to have different factions complaining that other factions have got better guns than they do or whatever. I think all in all, it's not too bad. There are a couple of issues. I think the rocket pods from the aircraft are overpowered, but I know there's already plans in the works to change those. And in terms of balancing as well, there's been a recent patch which has introduced some new carbines and sniper rifles, which is fantastic because Infiltrator and Light Assault are the two classes I use the most, so there's a few more options for me. And I know in the very near future there will be another patch introducing some new anti-vehicle weaponry. So that will probably begin to assist in dealing with anti-aircraft and stuff like that. So that should be good. I don't know specifics, again, I'm sorry. This is just what I found on the forums. There's just some announcements from SOE about future patches and upgrades and stuff, and they're talking about some new anti-vehicle weapons in the near future. What else can we expect in the future? And that's an amazing question. I'm very glad you asked. We know, this is a fact, we know we'll be seeing more continents. At this stage, there's a few rumours about exactly what the continents will consist of. There's talk of a jungle continent, possibly a swamp continent, or maybe a jungle and swamp continent, I don't know. There's also rumours of a volcano continent, which will feature some sort of large volcano, possibly streams of lava. I don't know how that will be implemented. I don't even know if that is in the plans. That's just something that I found on the forums that I thought was interesting and I might share with you guys. What else? We will be getting new vehicles. What are they? Really, aside from the air carrier that Smedley tweeted, I don't really know what else. The air carrier, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, is basically an aircraft carrier-esque type of thing, which will enable you to, it's basically an airborne aircraft carrier, will enable you to transport tanks. I believe you may even be able to launch fighter planes and stuff off of it. It is armed. I don't really know much more than that. I've only really seen pictures and diagrams of it. It looks epic. I think it will be a lot of fun. So just, stay tuned for that one. Really looking forward to when that one comes out. And also other vehicles. I don't really have any sort of clue what the other vehicles may or may not be at this stage. There's quite a few vehicles that were in the original Planetside that haven't made their way into Planetside 2. I don't know, maybe the battle frame robotics, which is a large mech style of thing. Think, like the Max is like a little baby chicken, and the BFR is like the big rooster. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't know. The other thing that was confirmed as well is orbital strikes. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but it sounds cool. Stay posted, guys. More videos to come. If you've enjoyed this one, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you subscribe, I will be an extremely happy little camper. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I love you so much. Thanks. Benzie out. Bye-bye.